Hello everyone, pkmnMasterWheeler here, back for another exciting episode of Pokemon Yellow Nuzlocke mode. Last time, we made it here. And talked to what's-his-face. And this time, it's gym time.
This time it's gym time. And I'm here, Tails, the one and only.
A new addition, to be sure.
I know it's so rare I'm here.
What's the dice chunk of ice? How's my favorite future champ? As you can see, this Snowball City gym is the place to be if you love ice types. Where's Winter Lily? But you've already received 7 badges from gym leads all across Kalos, right? Not sure you don't need any hints from a guy like me anymore, am I right? Where to go, man? Go show them what you made a future champ. They knew that ice types were in an unfortunate state. So they were like,
not even
the ice types need the advantage.
My thought is oh, since you have so many badges, you don't need hints from me anymore. It's like, don't worry, it's an ice type gym. I wouldn't need hints from you regardless. Do you ever just take one ember and get burned?
Oh no. Anyways.
So,
It's fine, don't worry about it.
I'm worrying about it, Lyra. Lyra,
Look,
what are you doing to that Sneasel?
you
Lyra?
know that thing?
Lyra, that's like a cat, Lyra. Lyra.
You know that thing in anime where they like chop the back of the neck and knock him out?
Yes?
Pretend it's that.
Lyra, you killed that Sneasel. Cloyster. Cloyster, the very normal Pokemon that nobody has any jokes about, right?
Right. Oh no, not Icicle Crash.
Oh no, not Icicle Crash.
Anyways,
What's Icicle Crash?
an ice move that has some decent power behind it.
Ah, so I'm gonna guess it didn't do anything to you barely?
Look, Lynn leveled up.
Lynn leveled. A leveled Lynn.
Huh. Intriguing. Huh. This is an interesting gym.
Not as interesting as you. Boom.
I'll never recover from that one.
You'll never recover from that one.
Also, I took 28 damage.
So, a potion's worth.
A potion and a half. Freeze, right there!
Is that a fucking pun? I don't... just imagine making the tails gets trolled face right now. Just... No, what cat? No more cat. Baby Delibird yells happy. So, like, I have a question for you.
I have an answer for you.
Imagine they took Delibird and gave it a baby form. Would that be adorable or what?
That'd be a whole bean.
What do you mean?
Intriguing.
Mm. Ah, Mamoswine. I have a soft spot for Mamoswine since my diamond playthrough recently.
Hey.
Really got one on there. They're good little beans.
Happy says, where's the burb? Oh, it went to take a nap. I can't escape anymore. Huh. Intrigued. Curiouser and curiouser.
I want my cats.
Well, that sounds catastrophic.
Why would it be catastrophic to have my cats, Lyra?
Why wouldn't it be?
Because it wouldn't be. It would be absolutely perfect.
Absolutely perfect?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely perfect. To get my skitty kitty here. You better believe that Meowth, that's right. Oh.
Hmm.
I believe in you, Lyra. I believe that you can roast it. The bird is not roasted. It's fine. It's fine. Mm-hmm. Oh. Anyway. Lyra, I have a question.
I can answer.
Why was it when I use sleep powder or poison powder or, stun spore, does it never hit? But every goddamn time this gloom uses it, it hits first try. Can you please explain this to me, Lyra?
Quimes. This is all around quite puzzling.
Lyra, I can't believe that in my time of pain, you're punning at me. It's simply unbearable.
I think I've done it. I think I've
Solved the puzzle?
I think I've enacted my genius upon this.
But have you done your genius Among Us?
No, we haven't played Among Us in a while.
Have you considered it is time to?
Oh
Among
right,
Us
there's
once
more
again?
trainers to fight.
Lyra, did you forget?
No, I just said that for dramatic flair.
I don't think I believe you.
Yeah, Cragonal.
What? So every single sleep powder hits perfect, right?
Right.
And then the stun spore hits perfect first try because of course it does. And then I get stunned the very first turn too. Lyra.
Tails is not so good. Very bad day.
How are you doing, Lyra?
Well, Happy said sounds like a skill issue.
So I'm gonna kill Happy. We are beyond the point of... We are beyond the point of anything else.
Level up. Oh, right. I've been meaning to get the thing for Master Sword. You know, it didn't even occur to me that I should have switched out for this. Anyways.
Imagine switching out for that. That'd be ridiculous, Lyra.
Anyways, between adaptability and 2 stages raised on attack, that was still basically quadruple damage on that.
Oh. Lyra, that sounds like bullying.
They were the one that decided to give you a Mega Lucario with Power-Up Punch. So the Ace Trainer gals are cute, and the great Ace Trainer guys have Tails brand Garbage Boy energy.
Mm-hmm. Is it any wonder why this is my favorite Ace Trainers?
Boom.
Boom yourself.
Anyways,
No, you're too busy doing that to the bear tick. Oh, wow. Lyra.
What's up?
Lyra, that was mean.
Hey, it was a Power-Up Punch. That's a 40 power move.
And yet it was mean. Oh, not the vanilla ice cream cone.
It's not my fault. The adaptability basically doubles it to 80 power, then super effective basically doubles it again to 160 power. Meaning it's hitting harder than if Lucario was using Hyper Beam or Giga Impact.
Lyra,
Look.
this is mean. This is mean.
You got my blood boiling now. I think this ice is gonna melt. Rotationify. So can we go to either of those? So I feel like yellow should just be like this. Like, I feel like there's no reason to switch off of this for yellow.
Fair point.
Interesting.
This is why ice cream machines never work at McDonald's. Dogs keep walking up and punching them with adaptability.
So, can we talk about how this puzzle was much easier than the other one?
Then which one?
The first one. So shall we punch dog this man?
Yeah. I mean, am I going to convince you off of that?
Let's just save real quick. I can't use it, nor do I properly need it. But you know. You know what? Ice is both extremely hard and terribly fragile at the same time. Insert joke about high defense stats, but no resistances besides itself. You know what that means, depending on which Pokemon you choose and what moves they use. I could be your most challenging opponent yet, or I could be a total pushover. Is this actually about that? Yeah, that's alright. That's how it should be. Anyways, I don't know about that. Anyways, enough of my rambling. Let's get the show on the road. I don't know if the eighth gym leader should have a high potential of being a total pushover, especially if one of the things that makes him a total pushover is the overpowered Mega Lucario they gave you for free.
Fair point, fair point.
And one of the other things that makes him a pushover is the fire starter, which if you're going for diversity, there's a 67% chance you have one of the fire starters, because there's a good chance you picked one starter for the Kalos starter and a different type for the other one. Wolfric used Hyper Potion, you absolute fool. Get one. Alright, tailing. Remember Hail Tales?
I try not to.
It's been so long since we've had it. Hasn't it been less than a year? So long.
It's been so long since we've had it.
I'm sorry, just a few months of a vastly superior version of it makes it easier to forget the worst version, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, see,
look.
the thing I always thought about with Hail... The thing I always thought about with Hail was, something. Do you think about how Candace had who was it who had Pokemon that could benefit from Hail, but then it was just their ace had the thing that actually summoned it?
I think it was Candace. Because I do believe their ace is Avalon. I'm gonna be safe real quick. It has sturdy, but has the hidden ability, so I still have anxiety, so I'm gonna use this. Ha, you fool. Javier
You
says,
foolish fool.
Javier says, well, that was easy. Also, I'm here. Also, hello, actually.
Hello!
Also, Javier's here. Oh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Candace only had... Actually, there is a chance that Candace will send out, Abomasnow earlier. Yeah, because Sinnoh actually does not... While the Sinnoh gym leaders have aces, they will not always wait till their very last Pokemon to send them out. They will send them out at more opportune times. It's like the exception for that. I think technically the Hoenn gym leaders can too, but they're not as smart as the Sinnoh gym leaders, so they don't.
So, Lyra,
what's up?
I have tragic news.
What's up?
The gods said I don't get a sword.
Don't,
a second time.
Don't tell Winterly.
time. A second time.
No one tell Winterly that Tails got not one but 2 swords killed.
Ugh. This one was a crit hit from full health. Actually, again! Wait a second!
How you doing, Tails?
Alright. I hate it here.
Anyways, outstanding! As tough as an iceberg, but you smashed me through and through. You also got 9,000 monies.
That was the thing that took the most training last night, too, was that fucking sword.
Oof.
And it was, because remember, it was the one I caught, it was like level 15, and I was like, oh, everybody except the sword is like level 21.
Oof. Impressive, your Pokemon fought with great courage. I can tell that you trained your Pokemon well. Badge time. Gave you the Iceberg badge from Wolfric. Right there is called the Iceberg badge. You don't say. As long as you have that, any and all of your Pokemon will surely look out to you and do their absolute best in battle. Let me give this to you too. Ice Beam. You know what this is? It's Ice Beam. You don't say it's move accuracy of 100%. Not only that, but every once in a while, freeze the target. It hits too. I hope you learned a valuable lesson today. Being rigid can make you tough, but it can also render you fragile. You're better off being flexible, you know what I mean? Some people are fluid like water and can adapt to their environment without changing what's important on the inside. Not me, though. I guess I'm too stubborn. Maybe that's why I love ice types. Everything about this man desperately feels like, yes, we know ice types suck. No, we're not fixing them. Which is especially notable in that as this was the generation they revamped the type chart.
Yeah.
So this was the time they had they had the opportunity to fix them and didn't, and they're like, we know we didn't fix them anyways. Congrats on smashing our Dream Leader to pieces. I knew you could do it, champ. And your team, we've carved your name on the mysterious frozen statue there. This one? I'm the only certified trainer. That feels like such a pointless mechanic. Because, you know, it existed in red and blue, so you knew that blue was always ahead of you.
Mm-hmm.
You walked into a gym and his name was always already on the pedestal.
Mm-hmm.
So in future games where, like, no one's on there but you, it feels like a pointless mechanic.
It does.
There's a future champ I know and love. Looks like he trumped our old gym leader. Yes, I just talked to you about it. It's never a bad thing to test the limits of your strength, am I right or am I right? And since you're such a star, I guess that means you're off to the Pokemon League. What's the Pokemon League? You know what? You have all the gym badges now, so there's really only one thing left to do. Sign you up to off the Pokemon League. So why did we have Steve come out to say that?
That's a great question.
So he came out and basically repeated what he said if you talked to him in there, and then once he got to the new stuff, he steps aside and Wolfric repeats the new stuff. Anyways, listen up now. Trust in your Pokemon, and there's no limit to what you can achieve. Yeah. Alright. Corin actually got hurt. Where's the Pokemon Center in this town?
That's a great question. I always got lost in that city. Any city where they have like these 2 layers and the bridges, I always just get lost.
Oof. Also, it's actually I keep forgetting that there's no like instant travel in this without actually having a Pokemon that knows how to do it.
Yeah.
And I keep thinking, why is that? I don't go back to the older games do that. Why is it this game specifically? And it's because not this generation, this pair specifically is the only pair of games without any sort of fast travel, without needing a Pokemon that knows fly. Excuse me, is the only 3D game that's like that. So
Yeah.
So every game after it, including Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, which does force you to use fly for like half the game. But you know, by this point you already have the mechanic that lets you fast travel. And that really was like the testing phase for ride Pokemon and the later equivalents, wasn't it? What am I doing?
Being gay and probably committing crimes.
I should analyze games, the Pokemon games, and see what feels like that, because I've been right every time. I saw the Latios thing. I was like, this feels like a test for potentially doing this as a more serious mechanic, and then ride Pokemon are at it. And then in the post game, there's the Pony Wilds, which is a lot more. In the post game of Sun and Moon, there's the Pony Wilds, which is a lot more open area and less linear to just run around and explore. And I was like, this feels like testing the waters for a more open world
experience.
Yeah, more open world style of exploration. And then after they did the Pony Wilds in Gen 7, they did the wild area in Gen 8, so it's very clearly that kind of thing. It's very clear that was a step. Yeah. I wanted to fly somewhere for some reason, but I don't remember what. Oh, right. I remember what.
Does it have to do with getting cute clothes? Because that'd be a good reason.
Good idea.